We tied. We tied in our losing. It was a tie. Do. So they did a drunk state of the game for number 60. Did you see that?
I know. I was listening to that just before.
It got really boring once day 9 and Dan hung up, but it was funny until then. Once they invited Slasher on, I like turned it off. I was like, this guy is so annoying. Can't someone get him to shut up? I gotta stop doing that. It's so much fun though. 4SD is so fun.
4SD?
So make drones.
Oh, to make drones.
Right, like as Terran, usually when I'm just like I need to hit the drone timing just right because you don't have enough money until right when the first one finishes. I just hold down S. But with Zerg, it's like select your hatchery, select your larva, hit the drone button, and then do it again. It's like, I don't know, it's way more fun. It's clever and cute.
Wicked.
Wikipedia. Blee doo dee blee doo blee doo 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 blee doo doo blee doo blee doo blee. So did you like that MMA mass marine kind of thing? That was so tits.
Against Zerg, yeah. But it's still one of those things where he had tanks and he had good positioning and everything, and it's like, I don't know, he's basically on equal to the Zerg in terms of upgrades. He had a slight advantage, but any of their engagements, they were the same.
But he didn't get tanks until pretty late, and he had 1 million racks and tons of medevacs. Like, normally it's mostly tank with some marines and 1 medevac. And he was like mostly marines with a couple tanks and a bunch of medevacs. It was like, I don't know, I like that style better. More mobile. And like, if it feels more like off creep, you're never going to lose your army when you do that. Because if you have a high tank count, even off creep, if I run into you, you can't get away. You're going to lose all the tanks if you try to retreat. Whereas with a much higher marine count, it feels safer and sexier and more boobs. I watched a video of like some pro Zerg coaching some diamond, no, pro Protoss coaching some diamond Protoss. I didn't watch the whole thing, it was pretty boring. But basically, he's being paid a bunch of money per hour to coach, and what they do is they 1v1. The pro just stomps his ass and then says, yeah, I beat you. You did pretty good. These are some things you can do better. But it's like, that's so not helpful. Like, of course. I mean, I knew I was going to lose, so I didn't play very well. Like, duh. Standard coaching is such a joke.
Imagine there are better or worse coaches out there.
Yeah. But I mean, you really the whole concept of live coaching, or like we get in a game together and talk about it, that's just wrong in my opinion. Like, I want to know how to do better against the other people in the Diamond League. I don't want to know how to beat a pro, because it's never gonna happen. It was bad enough for the poor guy who paid him, but to put it up on YouTube now, we're all coming expecting actual coaching. And we're just watching a shitty Diamond versus Grandmasters game. Like, what? This is not what I signed up for. That's not a lot. It's not a lot. I feel okay about that, Nick.
Sure it is.
No, it's not.
You are scared. You are scared.
I mean, a genius would take the tower with just a couple and have more hidden, but you don't seem like that kind of guy.
I'm totally that kind of guy. That's what MMA was doing in that game.
Hiding is true count, yeah. Whoa, that is some extremely early medevacs, brother.
How did you see my medevacs?
Zerg is pretty much all about scouting. So as I get more desperate, I get worse at scouting, but in our first couple games, I'm always going to at least try, right? I have an overlord where your medevacs flew. This is something I tried myself and I didn't like how it worked out. It's like, sure, you get away, but this takes up so much of your time, and now because I have to make Zerglings to defend against it, I have a bunch of them. And now you can't be on the map with anything that doesn't have enough medevacs for it to fly away, you know?
Yep.
I don't know. It's worth trying, I guess, but it's not.
Yeah, I was kind of most afraid about it. Well, I mean, I think you basically already won this game, but...
I hear ya, and even if I didn't, I'll lose because I suck, not because you're doing something right, so for practice sake, you should probably leave.
Nah. I still got 3 Marines that are droppable. Hey, you and your goddamn upgrades. I'm still at 0-0.
Yeah, well, that run by, you've done that in every replay I've watched from you. Why are you building your racks on the high ground? Wall in quicker. You just kind of let me completely stop mining on your natural and probably kill like 12 workers and distract you all game. It's just not, that's not right. Build your stuff on the low ground.
Well, it's just my timing is off. I mean, I was essentially one basing with the drop.